What's up, everybody? My name is TF-Brit, and this is another episode on the NexCraft server. And today, I think we're going to build another farm. While I was looking for bees the other day, I found this flower forest biome, is what these are called, I believe. And this is the perfect place to build an infinite dye farm. And I've actually already spoken with Gamer. We have a deal set up, and this is the contract for it. It says agreement between TFB, which is my company, and Crystal Crab, which is Gamer's company. It says topic dye shop, because you know you got to have a dye shop, right? It is the agreement. Crystal Crab and Associates agrees to supply all the bone meal and/or bones needed to keep production alive at TFB's flower farm. In exchange, TFB will provide unlimited access to the farm to Crystal Crab owner Weird 927. By signing this document, you agree to the terms, which will then be non-negotiable, and failure to uphold your end of the deal may result in legal action such as fine or prison. And I may also kill him too. No, I'm just kidding, Gamer. If you're watching this, I wouldn't do that to you, buddy. But we are going to go drop this off to him in style and get a deal going. Yeah, so I totally forgot to start recording. So as you guys remember in the previous episode, we actually pranked Gamer with a bunch of bees. And to help the bees pollinate, you had to put flowers down, and I chose sunflowers. And you actually need flowers for dye, which is kind of relevant in an odd way. So we're actually building him a giant pixel art. This is going to be a flower pot, and there's going to be a flower in it. And then I'm going to put a chest over here, or I might go get one of those lecterns and put that over here with the book on it. Yeah, I like that idea a lot better. And yeah, so we'll see what this looks like in about 2 seconds for you, about 30 minutes for me. And place down the book, maybe. There we go. Apparently you can't be kneeling. Alright, it is ready to go. I don't know why there's 4 pages. I deleted those other 2 blank ones. But let's take a look at it. And moment of truth. I'll land and then we'll turn around. Boom! There she is. So he'll just be chilling in his base, minding his own business. He'll look out here, and he'll be, what the heck is that? And then he'll go see our offer sitting there. So it's in his hands now. Gamer, sign the book, man. It is in your best interest. Alright, well, I guess it's time to get started on yet another farm. That's all this season is farms, apparently. I'm so proud of this little circuit that I created. I was actually able to figure this out on my own, too. I might throw that in a redstone video, because I've actually started doing those. Yeah, I can... Oh my gosh, I thought I heard a creeper. That was terrible. This guy right here! You spooked me, dude! I thought you were a creeper! Oh my gosh. But yeah, I can open this and close this from both sides now. So no more trapping me in here. That'll be nice. And I can AFK in there. Stupid bird. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I heard that... Actually, we're going to sleep real quick. I heard that Gamer has dropped off a present for me. And he said it's outside my base, so we're going to go find it outside my base. Apparently he saved me from pillagers. And I think I know what this is, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, he got me a red velvet cake with blue icing. And some kind of force field around it. I'm just making sure there's no creepers around me. Whoa! I was about to be jumped. Okay, I don't see any creepers. Let's find out what this is. I don't really want these materials. Ooh, and there's a bunch of books here too. In typical gamer fashion. I don't know what the best tool is to get rid of. What the heck is all this? Okay. Do these books say anything? Okay. Hello there, your order has been delivered. A double chest of sand and a double chest of gravel. Please rate our services 0 to 10 and submit it at Crystal Crab headquarters. You still get 9 orders free. That actually was, the 9 free orders was eliminated whenever we signed our deal for the bone meal. Which, yes, he has already seen that. Okay, I guess all the books just say the same thing. So I'm assuming gravel, sand, sand, gravel. Okay. Well, let me figure out a way to get this into my storage real quick. Well, with that out of the way, we're back here at the flower forest biome, and we're going to get started on our dye factory, which it's kind of odd. It's going to be more like dye factories, plural, because we're going to need 6 different types of farms, but we're also going to need multiple different versions of all 6 of those farms. So this is going to be absolutely massive, and I don't think I'm going to get it all done in this episode because, I mean, one of the farms, I'm building a squid farm for black ink. I'm going to build it over here, try to keep it as close as possible to this area, and it's just going to be a lot of work. The squid farm alone has like 2,500 pieces of magma blocks. But I do have shulkers here for each farm with all the materials for each one, and in each shulker box. So since this is such a massive project, I actually am recording a little bit in advance. Like today is January 3rd for me right now, and this video isn't going up until like a week from today. So I actually have episode 6, I think, coming out tomorrow, which you guys will have already seen that by the time this comes out. But look at that creeper over there. Every time I come here, there's freaking mobs. But you guys will have already seen that episode by the time this comes out. But I gave myself plenty of time because I know that there's going to have to be a lot of off-camera work. So I'm actually going to go ahead and lay down all my shulkers for the different farms, and we are going to get started. Hopefully this one over here is not a squid. Okay, this is cocoa beans. Alright, so I'm going to lay these down where I think each one of them is going to go, and get started. I don't know what the rest of this video is going to be like, because this is a lot to try to contain in one episode, but it's got to be done because we need a way to farm all the dye. So here goes nothing. Okay, so a little bit of an update. Right here, we have a little bit of a entire factory of farms, I guess. More like a dye factory than a single dye farm. This farm right here produces all of our brown dye, and the materials that I needed for it all fit in a single shulker box. And I mean, it's very basic stuff. I mean, you have pistons on that side with, you know, a little bit of a redstone delay, and then a smart redstone circuit where these will fire once this block is pushed over on top of this redstone torch. And all of the materials for that fit in one shulker box. That farm over there produces white and blue, and again, all the resources for that fit in one shulker box. This farm right here, the sea pickle farm, it produces lime green. Again, all of it fit in one shulker box. All 4 of these fit in one shulker box. And we have red, pink, magenta, and yellow. This farm on top of the hill right here does orange, red, and light gray, and it's the same style as that one. So again, it fit in one shulker box. This one is a little, pretty freaking huge, but it all still fits in one shulker box. This produces our green dye. It's basically a giant cactus farm, and it's a zero-tick farm, so these squares measure out chunks. So the other side of that wall is a chunk that's unloaded, and once I'm in this spot right here, then I'm inside of this chunk, and the actual wall is loaded, but on the other side is not loaded. So it's kind of hard to explain how it works, but I mean, it's insane. And that produces all of our and then I saved the best for last. I haven't built it yet, and again, that entire farm all fit in one shulker box, but this last farm, and I'm not even sure if it's going to work because, bedrock. This last farm is in 5 shulker boxes, and it's going to produce our black dye. That's right, I'm building a squid farm. I'm building a squid farm, and unfortunately the water in here isn't deep enough to spawn squid, except for in one little spot right here. This is the only spot currently that can spawn squid, so I might have to dig out a lot of this, which means I may need to go get my conduit so I can breathe underwater. But yeah, this is where I'm at so far, and we are going to build the squid farm now. I don't know if I'm going to record all of that or how I'm going to do it. I may do periodic recordings, but I'm not looking forward to this. Let's get it started. This took me days, by the way, all of this. But here we go. And just like that, we finally have our last farm finished. This took me an unreal amount of time, because this farm involves chunks, and since it's a squid farm, for those of you who didn't know, you get black dye from squids. Since this is a squid farm, we had to make sure that everything underneath the chunks was unspawnable. So apparently if you put solid blocks above water, nothing spawns under those solid blocks. So with that mechanic in mind, this farm is how everything that's loaded around the player. So in all 4 directions, in all 4 directions, there's 4 chunks loaded. So I'm in the middle, then there's 1 covered up in water, and then 2, 3, and 4, and that's the same in every direction. And I covered every single spawnable spot up with a solid block. So the only thing that can spawn here is what's directly below us. And as you can see, we just had something die over there. I know it doesn't look very efficient, but I promise you, it's pretty good. Malcolm just logged on too, so he might be taking out my freaking spawn cap, but I also just realized that I came up here without turning on the collection system. Over here is the collection system. It's just a simple minecart hopper rail system thing. There all they go, and it should pick up everything. Look, you can see stuff dying now. Maybe we were too far away to see it before, but yeah, you can definitely see things dying here. So I want to turn off that collection. It's kind of ugly right now. I still have to decorate it, but over here is where I actually have the collection, and we're getting ink. This was from I AFK'd for about 20 minutes and got that much ink. Over here we have bones, 3 filters for bones, and then over here is items that I don't really care about, and I don't know why the ink sack's in there, but these are items that I don't care about, so I'm actually going to create a item deletion system with just a dispenser or a dropper with lava, crap like that. And as you can see, now they're going to start loading in into all of these. And these are my item filters. So that's everything. So all of the farms are officially done now. I don't know if I'm going to put a structure over this because I don't know if it will affect the farm at all. I know that I can put transparent blocks like my AFK spot right there. But I don't know if I want to do that. So I might just leave this naked. We'll see. But all of these over here are going to get buildings around them. And give me just a sec. So yeah, I was able to actually farm. I didn't go out and have to collect anything. I was able to farm every single dye color. Every single one. So this is a huge accomplishment. I feel super proud of this. I cannot even explain how happy I am. I have a freaking dye factory. Unfortunately, there's not just one farm for every color. I had to build all these different farms. But it's done, and I can finally move on. I think that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thanks again for watching. My name is TF-Brit. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And before I go, I hit 100 subscribers. So right now, I am going to go record my 100 subscriber special. So let's get us to 200, because I'm going to do a special for that too. And it's going to be a lot bigger and better than what I'm doing for the 100. So let's keep it going, guys. I'll see you in a week. Oh, and also, I almost forgot, shout out to Unicorn Fluff 999.